I'm out today walking along some dark hills a ways west of Phoenix. Not as isolated as most of the places I like to go to, but I have been here before and I know there's some petroglyphs, and I haven't been out here for a while, so I thought I'd come out and have a look. A friend of mine brought me out here maybe about 8 years ago to show me some petroglyphs he knew about, and that's a real nice hill, and I think we'll get there eventually today. But I've come out subsequently and found some more, and I'm thinking there are more to find, and so hopefully we run into some new ones too. That makes the day more fun. Nothing on that little hill either. There's a hawk going by. I just heard him. Where is he? Don't know. But I'm going to go look on that little bump over there. Oh, there goes the shadow. I scanned this hill with my binoculars, but couldn't see any petroglyphs up there. Okay, I spotted one up there. There's a couple squiggles up there, possibly meaning running water or snake or something else. And I see an animal down here, and you can see some modern graffiti up there, which is too bad. Anyway, we'll go up and see if we can see some more. That's a bighorn. You can tell by the antlers. There's another one on that rock. Not sure what that's supposed to be. There's another bighorn and another mark. Again, maybe a person. It's not very well done, but I'm gotten up here to the squiggles I saw from down below. Good example of that. Well, I'm on the little hill next to where I just was, and that looks like a mark on that rock up there. Let's go up and have a look at it. A tilted epsilon, or something that meant something to the composer or artist. Not a very common thing to see. I was heading for this mark, which was visible from the epsilon, but we get surprised to see this. A couple, a grinding stone with a couple little grinding spots on it. Oops, the shadow's not good. See the size. Walking right into another one. There's some spiral character with some extra structure. And right next to it, this nice dark vertical face has a lot of decorations. We'll have to try to interpret those, or maybe we won't bother. They're pretty abstract. But I see some on top too, and I see some right here. These are sort of, I guess they would be considered archaic. We're not seeing so many animals, we're seeing geometric figures. Archaic being, more than 1,000 years old, sometimes as much as 2,000. Oh, there's some more over here too. We're in a pretty big area. I have never been here before, so this is very fun to see some new ones. Sorry for the camera jiggling around, but here's a view of this one. One that looks a little bit like it up here. I believe that's a human with 2 arms. The head, there's a couple things on the side like that. In the up north in the Hopi area, They often say that's female hair whorls, but I wouldn't try to pin that on this one. Maybe a little sun. Not that obvious. Oh, there's some up there I haven't gone by yet. This is a little busier, but not very clearly done. Up here, looks like a couple lizard men. That looks like a guy sideways with one arm up and one arm down. You see that occasionally, not very often. That's sort of a fat lizard over here. Maybe a horned toad. Another lizardy guy here. Oh, there's something on this rock. Oh, there's something on both these rocks. And up there. Let's see what this one is. Again, a bit an abstract squiggly thing. Probably pretty old. Not bad. Fainter one next to him. This is one we just were at. Something on that rock. Oh, there's a nicer one down there. We'll go down there. Okay, this one is quite fancy. That's really a complicated abstract pattern. There's one of these in this area that appears in a book, a Molotki book or paper. If I can find it, I'll put it in. It looks like this one. That's nice work. There's some more over here. You see sort of a butterfly type thing and a little partial spiral. And over here some more. Certainly a bighorn. With an abstract thing below it. I think I see some more. I was over here before, but I think I see some that I didn't look at. The sort of, all these sort of ghosts when you see just the shoulders, the body, and the arms. There's two of them next to each other. There's a sort of a spirally thing next to it. I don't know. Maybe I did see that already. Sort of hard to tell here. They're not that distinctive. I hope my sniffing isn't too distracting. I got a little bit of a cold. Down a bit lower. That looks like a sun to me. Humanoid. A bit of a spiral. Look behind it. You can barely see the impression on that one. That one may well be older or just was less deep. Not sure. Oh boy, look at this one. See a lizard man. Looks like a spiral on the right. I can't really tell what the thing is on the left. There's something underneath as well. And right where I'm standing, another grinding feature. Oh, and another one here. That's cool. Looks like he's got some claws at least on, well, maybe on both hands. Yeah, those are big claws. See some of the other ones a little higher up. It could be a human with spread legs. I don't know, not a very common view. Well, that was a pretty good location. Had a lot of petroglyphs. They were not, you know, top notch as far as the artistry. Well, I've come to the top of the hill, and there's a few petroglyphs on the top I see. There's a couple folks in the shade. I think most of them are on the other side, and I think I can see some nice one right there. So we'll go have a look. Works here in the shade here. This is the one I could see from up there. It's obviously two animals on the top, maybe three. Another one down below. I guess that's another one. The partial sun makes it a little hard to see, but that's a pretty vivid glyph. A couple of marks just below it too, right here. See a lizard man down there. Sure, there's quite a few around here. I can see one on the side of that rock, another one there. Oh, and here's some spirals. Oh, those are the best ones of the day. We'll get a look at those. Hope to get a better view on this one. I can't really shadow it, but I see another one, similar one over there, probably made by the same guy at the same time. Similar looking animals. Another one up there. And look at this. I have to get back a little further, I think. See, there's another one down here. Similar. Okay, that's a pretty nice view of this one. Looks like 3 spirals, a couple animals, a human. Not bad. Pretty nice view along here of petroglyphs. This rock as well. Here's these other animals we saw from above earlier. And it looks like there's some more down here. I'll continue along. Those look like some authentic ones with some modern initials. Heading back to the car before going to the last hill. It occurred to me that you know, you don't see any pottery around here. I have it on my several trips here. Could be a couple reasons for that. One is that, one, they didn't live right around here. It's just where they put their marks. Two, oh, looking at a rock. That they were earlier than pottery. Pottery, I think, is thought to come here about 1,500 years ago. And before that, you know, they used baskets and things like that to carry water, keep things in. And so that's also a possible explanation. I don't know which one is correct. I'm cutting through a dry wash to get where I want to go. It's got a lot of stuff growing in it, which given that we're out here in the desert under 1,000 feet elevation, where it gets real hot, there's usually no water here, but these areas where it flows, things grow. I've seen a couple of buried tires, which is a dead giveaway that there's things that have flowed downstream in high water and then got stuck in the mud. Anyway, so far so good. Sometimes these can get very dense and hard to get through. I'm thinking that's the hill I want. It's man-made. Yep. There's a fallen saguaro and maybe a bit of a lizard man right by it. The heat's been hard on the saguaros the last couple summers. A lot of them have just toppled. Almost looks like a path, an old path up the hill. Wouldn't be surprising if this was as decorated as it is, if it was used by people a lot and they actually had a preferred path, maybe even ceremonial, to get to the top. And I see a pretty fancy one right there in front of me. Well, see a person down below, animal up high. The glare makes it a little hard to see detail. There's another one behind. Animal on the left side there. Oh, and there's a fancy one up there. Again, not much you can make out. Sort of a jumble of shapes. But the path continues. Oh, there's one. Right there. Looks like a barbell. More as we continue along the path. A shape. A squiggly shape. See some others ahead. A little squiggle. Man down there. Oh, there's a six-legged, looks like a six-legged lizard man. Not too uncommon. Pretty nicely made. I see more up ahead. Lizard man. An animal fading out. Outline cross. Possibly Venus, the morning star and evening star. Some more lizard men in my shadow there. Squiggly snake. A few circles. A little squiggle below. More as we continue. Again, all packed around this trail. Let's see what this one is. Huh. Squiggly Christmas tree, I would say. With lizard man next to it. Well, I hadn't seen one for a while, but I think I see one up there. That's good. I was afraid my memory was faulty. Well, I see two of them up there now. But before I go up there, I just noticed something else sort of cool right here. Got a little clearing on that big rock. And I think there's glyphs on that big rock. Go down and see. Well, the light is a little bit tough, but that's what's on the face of the big rock. A couple of lizard men on the right. And one little one. A little squiggle there in the middle with a, looks like another person below. And on the side here, oh, and over here too. I didn't know I was going to find these. There's another lizard man. Another one down below. Squiggly thing. Can't say too much about them because I can hardly see them in this light. You can recognize the people. The rest of them mainly abstract shapes, I think. View from further out. Walk through a few of these bushes. I can maybe see some of them a little better. And then these guys over here. Looking where my feet are. There you go. An interesting rock. Now up to these, that looks like a, well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's a humanoid with wide hips, a bit of structure in the body, and it looks like one too many arms, so, yep, that's probably wrong. But over here, that's a lizard. Pretty well done. And there's a little mark X with serifs behind it. Well, I made it to the top, and these lanes, I remember, this is obviously a man-made paths. Maybe even a circle here with the paths on either side. No reason this would be done by any modern people. There's nobody who's ever brought a car up here or used animals up here. So this is very likely made by the ancient people, probably the same ones that made the glyphs. It's sort of cool. Use some inner structure there. Another path coming up from over here. It's interesting. And there's a glyph here. I'm going down the other side of the hill. Glyph here I remember from last time. My friend sort of directed me to it, and I'm passing it again. It's on the side of the hill. I don't think there are any other glyphs around. I have to back up to see it. Again, trying to keep my balance. Got a couple people. Simple one to the bottom, fancy one to the top. I think I'm gonna have to get lower to avoid the glare. Hope we'll get some non-glare view here. Not a bad glyph. It's nice on a nice big rock.